Hey guys, just want to give you a quick little update. They just confirmed on the official Space Marine 2 Discord that we are going to be seeing a hotfix 14.1 sometime later this week. Hopefully we'll see it on Tuesday or Thursdays. That's usually just typical of when hotfixes drop or when any update usually comes out. I kind of want to go down a list of some of the things hopefully they'll address in the hotfix or even fix by the time the hotfix comes out. More specifically on the siege alkaloids not being given out properly. Hopefully we get to see a fix to that. Hopefully we get to see a fix on unprepared. I know a lot of people are frustrated about that one, not getting your 10 stims. That's pretty rough. I also have been seeing, I don't know if it's actually true or not, but it seems that squad unity, they did end up buffing the squad unity, but it looks like it's not working properly. So hopefully that's not the case, but if it is, hopefully they will give out a fix for that one as well. What we really want to see with this hotfix is buffs, and more buffs. Please, I hope they give a buff to the new Salamander Melter Rifle. I just had a run with that. I was playing solo. Man, that gun is very underwhelming. It drastically needs a buff. I hope it's not a 10% buff like when we came back from PTS to the live game, just a measly 10%. It really didn't do much. Hopefully we get to see bigger buff. I think the Salamander Power Sword, that is absolutely perfect. Hopefully that doesn't get touched. I think that's working properly. Power Fist. I mean, what can they do about the Power Fist? I mean, they would have to rework the whole gimmick of the Power Fist, and I really don't think they're gonna have time for that, or I don't think they're gonna be able to do that in a hotfix. Maybe like a patch 15 or patch 16. The only thing I can think of to make it better is giving it just a flat out damage buff. Make it a decent balanced weapon at least. Executioner's Axe, that's in a really good spot too. That's a very fun weapon if you guys haven't got your hands on that one. That's also a pretty good spot. I don't see them giving that a buff or, really touching that weapon. Stalker Bolt Rifle, I don't know if they're gonna, give that a buff. I've been going through Reddit quite a bit lately on the Space Marine 2 subreddit, and it's kind of like mixed reviews. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people just really loving the gun and saying that's misunderstood, or I'm seeing a lot of people also saying that's, underwhelming and needs a little bit of a buff here. I can't really say. I haven't really played with it too much. That, I'd welcome a buff for that gun too. Why not? And the Combi Flamer. Ooh, I've been using that quite a bit actually. And you know what? I've really warmed up to it, but it is bugged right now. And give it kind of a buff. Like the underbarrel does need kind of a buff because it doesn't have any perks attached to it, and it's like a weaker version of the Pyre Blaster. And at least with those guns, they have a dedicated perk tree attached to them, unlike the Combi Flamer. It doesn't have any flaming perks. You can't really build into it, and build into the bolter part. I just want to give you guys a quick little update of what to expect. Hopefully Tuesday or Thursday. The sooner the better, especially these alkaloids not being given out properly on siege mode. I've seen a lot of people frustrated with it. I myself too, I went through siege and didn't get my blue Doritos. I know how it is, but hopefully they fix it. Peace. Any other bugs I didn't mention, please let me know in the comments if I missed anything.